What's up, guys? Bajheera here. Got another chest day workout for you guys, but along with sharing some footage of my chest day, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about the 2014 Mr. Olympia contest, which just wrapped up last night. So if you guys don't really follow like professional bodybuilding, the Mr. Olympia is what I would call like the biggest bodybuilding competition of the year. And I want to say it's like the most prestigious and the most, you know, important one to win, and in a lot of ways it is, but I'm a little bit pissed off because my absolute favorite bodybuilder by the name of Kai Greene, he's a great guy, extremely motivational. He's very thoughtful about his sport. You see a lot of guys where they're all about just, you know, hitting the weights hard and just going, you know, just really maybe sacrificing form and just blasting heavy weights and, you know, not really being all that concerned with what they're doing as long as they're lifting with intensity and lifting heavy weight. And although I do agree that intensity and your effort level is probably the single most important thing to your bodybuilding journey, whether that's effort in the gym, effort with your diet. One of the things about Kai is that the effort is extremely focused. It's not unbridled, just sent off in every direction. It's like a laser precision focus, and he ends up coming off as like almost like a monk of bodybuilding, like a sage. He doesn't really fancy himself much of a teacher, but he teaches really well. And anyway, I really love Kai Greene. Just, I mean, for his attitude, for his work ethic, and of course for his physique. And the reigning champion, Phil Heath, at the time last night, he had won the Mr. Olympia 3 times in a row. And of those 3 times, I do believe that he had brought a physique that did beat Kai, even if only by a little bit. Even though I still love Kai Greene, I am willing to admit that I feel like Phil Heath did beat him fair and square. However, last night, myself, along with many others in the bodybuilding community, did feel like Kai was the winner. We felt like he brought the best physique. He had been working for it a long time, and a lot of people were rooting for him for that fact, just because he's such an awesome guy. But aside from all of that, Kai simply looked better. Now, keep in mind that I'm not a professional bodybuilding judge. There's a lot of things that these guys are looking for that maybe I'm not. And plus, I'm watching like a variable quality webcast of the show. I'm not there. I can't see what it looks like from the judges' table. But I'm not the only one who feels this way. And to see Kai Greene once again take second place, for reasons I feel like other than his physique, I feel like it's a lot of politics. Kai Greene might not be this, all-American pretty boy. Like Phil Heath is actually, his nickname is the Gift, right? He just has the genetics. He just has this aura about him, and he just sort of ends up winning, right? And I'm not really a huge fan of that idea. But once again, he gets these gifts, right? And once again, he wins the Olympia, and that's one of the, he probably wouldn't like people talking about it that way, but that's kind of what seems like it happens. I mean, I'm joking with people in the chat. We were talking about it in my Twitch chat all last night, how, well, this guy looks great, but he's not Phil Heath, so he's not going to win. So they're like, it was basically that. Like, you watch the program, and they all act like Phil Heath already won, and that bothers me, because I don't feel like Phil Heath already won. I feel like Kai Greene beat him, and it's unfortunate to see that the Olympia just sort of comes down to, well, who already won? Well, guess he's gonna win again, and that kind of annoys me. But that's why I sort of hesitate to call Olympia the most prestigious, the most important, because it ends up just kind of being like a big show about the politics of things, about how if you've already won, I guess you're gonna keep winning, and that's something that bothers me, because I really do take a lot of well, I put a lot of faith in the idea of hard work. I'm willing to work extremely hard, even though I'm not the most talented bodybuilder, I'm not the most talented YouTuber, I'm not the most talented live streamer. I like to think that if I put in the hard work over a long period of time, it will matter, it will pay off. And the thing about this situation right here is I'm not necessarily looking to be the absolute best of the best objectively. I'm just looking to be the best that I can be personally. And what matters to me is that you guys enjoy the videos, that you guys enjoy the live streams, and that you guys continue to enjoy the content over a long period of time. And that's the sort of thing that what Kai Greene talks about. That's the kind of thing that really resonates with me, is because Kai works hard. Kai's willing to put in the work. Kai's willing to do what it takes to make his dreams come true, and I'm on board with that. So to see somebody who I love and admire very much once again be stiffed from the competition for what I feel like were reasons other than his physique. That bothers me. But either way, you know, Kai Greene took second place in the Mr. Olympia. You can't be extremely mad about that. But in a lot of ways, and to a lot of people, he won that competition. And it doesn't take a panel of judges to assert that Kai Greene is the true champion of the bodybuilding sport. And if you guys have never seen anything about Kai Greene, definitely look up maybe some training with Kai videos. Maybe a day in the life of Kai Greene, those sorts of videos. Check him out. Show him some love. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching this short gym video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!